How many of you are Tony Robbins fans? Same. The line that changed my business wasn't a tactic. It was this: 80% psychology, 20% mechanics. The day I owned that, everything shifted. If you're a founder who still white knuckles every task, posting, paperwork, follow-up, control feels safe, but it's actually the chokehold on your growth. I was that person, boxed in, over-systemized, exhausted. Today, I'll show you how to let go without losing quality, so you scale faster with a small squad of virtual assistants, build simple scorecards that drive appointments, and turn imperfection into momentum. I've placed thousands of VAs, built an 8-figure operation, and I'm sharpened by rooms like Tony Robbins' Business Mastery and mentors like Russell Brunson and Myron Golden. This is what actually works in the field. Stay with me, you'll see. The one mindset flip that makes delegation stick, the 4-lever scorecard, leads, core offer, premium continuity, and the exact first 3 VA roles that free you from $20 tasks. Ready to trade control for real freedom? Let's go.
Because I have so many hours in my tool belt to work so many different things. So it's really hard for me to fail. And again, if one of my virtual assistants is gone, my world doesn't end. But I have clients who call me and say, man, this is so good. This is so amazing. I love my virtual assistant, but I couldn't sleep today, Phyllis. I get at least 3 calls like that, at least every year. Phyllis, I couldn't sleep. What happened? I don't know. What would I do if my VA quit on me? Then I have to do everything that she does. I was like, well, build a team. And they're like, I don't know how to build a team. I just love her so much. I don't know how to let go. Then we have to work with them on the second phase, which is teaching them how to build a team and feel good about it. Monique helped me make decision and operation and tech. Grace helped me with my organization on my day and making sure that she's holding me accountable to get things done. Isaac helped me with launching all the onboarding call, making sure my clients are happy, because I'm really bad at following up. Even I have the thoughts, but just do that text message going to you, take a lot of effort for me. But again, that's the reason why I keep hiring the super who for me, so that I can run almost like a McDonald's business where I just have so many people that support me. And thus I no longer feel the stress or the threat, and my company's still running without me running it. And one thing that Myron Golden said is, if you learn how to make a lot of money in a short period of time, it is very hard for you to make very little money in a very long time. And when you tell me that, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, because there's so much that you can grow. And I personally think that you can just get your first million by next year. It wasn't 100 or 200,000 by next year. Not recently, 7 months ago, I signed up for my 100K clients. And at the moment, he's, I don't know, I want to hit 1 million, but I'm not sure. He's about 400,000 or 500,000 at the moment. And then we're like, no, let's go. We're gonna work with each other to make 100 million. That's what we thought. She's like, okay, let's have fun with it. So he opened up his mind and said, 100 million is possible. So now when we talk about 1 million, it becomes very simple for him. And within 7 months, literally 7 months, again, he's really brilliant on his own. Within 7 months, he made extra $700,000. So to date, he has done 1.3 million. It's just all mindset shift, awareness, and how you want to do it. And instead of thinking small, how can you think bigger? And I will share with you the book. I don't know whether Isa, we have shared the book last week or the week before, not talk about the scaling.com. Create an impossible goal to simplify everything that you do, and then you'll be able to hit the goal faster. But for me, to you, I think you're well on your way to make your first million instead of thinking about the 200,000. Because I feel it is easier to get the $1 million than 200,000. And obviously you need a lot of help. But it's just a lot of shift on you. You said, okay, I'm going to let go. I'm not going to do a lot of the work. I'm going to hire people. For me, to you, when Myron always talks about this 4 thing. Do you have enough lead generation? Okay. Do you have enough leads coming through? So every month you need to have scorecard on how many leads you get, how many core offer you have. The $75,000 that you made so far probably that's your core offer, the offer that you're doing consistently. And then again, do you have something that can sell them into a higher package? The truth is, before I work with Myron, my package is just get a VA from me. I don't have any extension from it, but everybody else has extension. All my friends have extension. So now I have a $50,000 extension and $100,000 extension. I'm working toward $350 because I pay Myron 400K to learn how to make Bitcoin. I hear about Russell for 3 years, but I didn't do anything. So again, do you have any premium offer that the client can work with you one-on-one with even higher price with 1 or 2 promises that you do really well on? For me, with my client right now is how can we integrate a virtual assistant team? We're going to go big or go home. Your goal is 7 figures. We're going to insert at least 5 to 10 virtual assistants for you this year. And we're going to build all that up together next to you side by side to make sure everything's working out. And then me and my husband are going in to coach them weekly to make sure to create them. Again, what is your higher offer? Maybe it's 10,000, maybe is 20,000, right? Because again, if you get a $25,000 client, which is actually very common, you're going to get a better client. You're going to be able to close easier, right? And I think you can do the math. You don't need that many just to hit $1 million. Seriously, do the math and then you can see that, right? And then at the same time, do you have continuity? These are all the four things: lead generation, your core offer, your premium offer, and your continuity offer. Do you have something that is recurring? Like right now with us, with the agency, have a recurring. And then now I have the $50,000 and $100,000 offer. So I have premium offer, right? And I have my core offer, which is getting you guys to come in and get virtual assistant from me. And then I'm consistently working on lead generation, right? Learning how to do YouTube now, asking you guys for testimonial, getting JV partnership with people from Russell Brunson Inner Circle, doing pay ads. Those are all the things that you wanted to work on and look at. If we don't track the numbers, we don't know whether we're doing well or not well, or where are we going? And are you really monetizing the virtual assistant? Scorecard for us is literally a very simple spreadsheet. And you have all the key numbers that you're looking at. So probably it's like lead generation, how many core offer you have signed, how many premium offer you have, and all that. And obviously you can go deeper. Let's say you have a virtual assistant that's helping you with social media like you, Vimari. Then you might have to say, how many posts did I have? So with the marketing department, you're going, now I'm going deeper with the marketing department, is how many Facebook posts did they post? How many Instagram posts do they post? Sometimes they might be the same. How many are quote cards? How many are video? And then most important thing is how many of them like the comment, like the post, or comment or engage into the post. And then we also get our virtual assistant to, every time, this is a Richmond Dean strategy, which is every time you have a post, people are going to comment at the bottom, and then you engage on every single comment. And then after that, you DM them and say, thank you so much for commenting on my post. What inspired you to respond? What's your situation? And then what you want to do is ultimately got them into booking a call. And with that piece, you said, your virtual assistant that is really good at social media, they might not be good at voice. They are not, okay? I just want you to know, they're not good at voice, okay? But they can do booking using the computer, texting. So then maybe one of the scorecard, one of the numbers you're tracking is every week, how many people did she get for you for an appointment through her social media and direct message organic outreach? So that would be a good number to track. And again, maybe the goal is to get you, I don't know what you do in exact, but maybe it's 3 or 4 appointments. And then maybe out of 3 or 4 appointments, you close one. Then that means that this virtual assistant is making you money. Ultimately, if you have a $1,000 program, it's only 1,000 clients. But if you get a $10,000 client, then it's only 100 clients. If you're only doing 100 clients, technically you just have to close one every 3 or 4 days. So every event that you do, you can close them into it. So if you really wanted to do the math and really sit down and really figure, okay, what do I want to do, right? To get my goal is first million for you. But if you say 200,000, that's only $10,000 client. That's easy. Like you can do it with your eyes closed, right? And then you want to say, okay, what are the gaps that you have? And then again, everybody, I really want you to understand this. What makes you money does not cost you anything. First 2 or 3 sales that you do in business transaction, allow those money to flow into investment of the virtual assistant. So then you get more money and you get more time so that you can use those time to make more money, right? But Mario, same thing. Okay, if your first virtual assistant right now will be able to get you 4 appointments a week, and then you'll be able to close one, and that one is, I don't know, 10,000. Then if she consistently doing it, and you actually close one every 2 weeks, you are still hitting your $200,000 goal. So then ultimately the virtual assistant is free. You know what I'm saying? You want to really do the math. As a business owner, do the math and make sure that makes sense to you. And then when you hire the virtual assistant, you wanted to let them know that this is what I expect out of you. If we can hit it, tell me why not. Let's close the gap. If not, I will have to let you go and I have to hire another person. But it's just consistently tweaking. So in my perspective is figure out maybe it's a webinar or it's a challenge that you want to do weekly or at least every month. Get a virtual assistant that can help you run that business, but with the idea that I need to at least close 5 a year or 10 a year to make sure that it makes sense, whatever that is. And then that will include the cost of the virtual assistant. Then now everything is okay because you're going to make more. And again, you might just need to close 5 and then the rest is just profit. You know what I'm saying? For me, I have a basic number per virtual assistant I need to hit. And after that, everything else is just extra money for me. And that's how I grow my business. And sometimes there's surprises that come through with it. And I was like, again, if you really have a virtual assistant who work with you on referral and asking for more clients. So one virtual assistant should do that. And then one virtual assistant should do your organic outreach. And if both of them doing it consistently, then you're going to get a lot of leads, even if you don't have social media posts, even if you don't have pay ads. Okay. And that is very easy to do. And that's how I built my business to 8 figures. So if you have a tech person, you can definitely use them to automate that part, but I still like personal touch. So if you have not a lot of lead, then human touch is the best, because I usually will say, how do you like the business? Businesses have everything is really good. Okay. By the way, can I get a testimonial from you? And in return, maybe just send them a Starbucks gift card. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Then I ask them, okay, do you have 3 other people that will be able to utilize my service, right? And so for our service, if you're not our affiliate, we give you $250 in credit for you. And then we're also giving $250 credit to the new person that you refer to us. So we have something that can tell them. So that's very easy for us to generate leads without, I find that it's the easiest way than pay ads, but a lot of my friends love pay ads. They just like to dump money into ads and then they just get the leads. But I just really still prefer the Isa will be, hey, how's everything going? Can I get a testimonial? Do you have 3 more people that want to do this? And then we're going to give you $250 and give them $250 too. And then people say, yeah, sure, let's go. So that's what works for us. And I will make sure that I also have about maybe 2 or 3 months worth of backup money to pay the virtual assistant, let's say. But then I will be very into working with the virtual assistant. And this virtual assistant will only help me with lead generation, getting me appointments on the book, getting me more qualified customers per se. And you're going to be working with them every day at the very beginning, every hour on how you would lead generate, and then get to them, work with them on every day. And then when you get on a call with a client and they have not closed yet, I would still follow with them. The VA will follow with them until it's closed. So my goal is hire the virtual assistant, and the goal is virtual assistant, you must help me close at least 1 or 2 deals based on the numbers and the packages that you have to make sure that you break even. The goal is not even make money. It's just get a virtual assistant to help you break even, create a system, and then eventually everything else is cream. Because then it will be less stress for you to want to get somebody started, because one thing they cannot buy is time. Okay, everybody, one thing they cannot buy is time. You can always get your money back. You cannot get your time back. 6 months is a long time, and I don't have patience. So if I want it yesterday, so that will be my suggestion. And then again, come back every Thursday for a coaching call, letting us know what's some of your challenges, and then we can solve it one step at a time to fast track you to where you need to go. Because for me, I don't know, there's salespeople and there's customer service people who can do sales. And virtual assistant is not a sales thing. Everybody needs it. I just need to make sure that it makes sense, but I don't have to sell them into it. So I'm not looking for salespeople, because I don't want people to think that I'm selling them something, but I like them to feel like they share some information. And then if they want, we can offer them the service. So it's kind of like a little bit different energy. But the number one thing that you're looking for is somebody who's personality profile, a big I personality profile, like love talking to people consistently, and then has some S, which is like consistently doing the same thing over and over and get really good at it. And then sometimes they will have some D to push them over the edge to make sure that they close the deal. And definitely have minimal C. They are not systematic or driven, but just talk and appointment. To start off with, you could use at least a minimum of 3 virtual assistants if you wanted to start the ground running, and if you have faith in yourself that you will be able to deliver, okay? That is depending on person. But I would say the first one, just like you kind of like an EA and a transaction coordinator. Somebody can help you with answer phone calls and also help you with, like you said, like the listing, the contract. So in that way, when you're on the road, you not have to worry about, hey, hold on, let me go to Starbucks, get my paperwork done, and then send, and then have to follow with them. Like somebody is checking everything for you. And even if they have absolutely nothing to do, they can send email out to other states. You get other realtor to send you leads. They can help you do and things like that. Okay, but this one is number one is to get you organized, get your paperwork going, get your green sheet going, get your listing going. If you have a deal coming in, this person is going to take care of all that. So at least your brain doesn't have to worry about it. Because sometimes the number one reason why a realtor doesn't really produce is because they're worried about the paperwork and everything else that might drop at the back. And that's in the front subconsciously, they're not working as hard because there's nobody that's taking care of them on the back end. They're worried that there's going to be loose end. Like right now, we're building about 300 clients at a time. To be honest with you, we have about 5 virtual assistants. I feel good about paying them because I know for a fact that with our backup and the backup, I know that all of them will be billed and we will get 100% account receivable. And every week we have less than 2% on account receivable. So it allowed me to grow more because I know that there's nothing that I need to fix. So I would say the very first one is like EA, admin assistant, transaction coordinator first, and then you can break them down afterwards, right? After you get really big. So that will be the first one. The second one, just like you said, it's social media. Social media is it. Social media is key. Everything social media. If you go on YouTube, there's a lot of YouTube realtors. We met one guy that is in the Russell Brunson world. He sold 500 homes last year without going to a single home. 500 house last year without going to a single home. And all he did is just sharing people how to buy home, how to sell home, and consistently upload videos. I don't know whether you want to go there or not. It's a longer game, but it's a game that everybody is playing right now. I have been avoiding YouTube for 3 years, to be honest with you. But everybody that's talking to me, it's all about YouTube and social media. The YouTube follower doesn't have to be big, but if somebody Google like your area realtor, you should be popping up everywhere. So the EA should really help you with that. And every week, sit in front of the computer, do some videos or get a DJI, go do home shows, right? So in that way, your name is consistently up there. One thing that like Myron really like sharing with me that really well is that like I have a video that I did recently that have 1,000 viewers, right? 1,000 views. What does that mean? That means I have talked to 1,000 people without me talking to them in that 15 minutes. But again, the trend is active character for you. If not, by Hey Jen. Okay, Hey Jen right now can really clone people. Not 100%, but better than nothing. So you can literally clone yourself. You can actually record videos in everywhere that you go to, new area. Do a 3 minutes of rambling, whatever you wanted to say, and then we can either use it on social media, or if not, we can just use that, and then we can use that to clone you. And then now we can just say, tell AI, create me a topic about how to buy in Anaheim, let's say. And then they come up with a script, and then they use that script, put it into Hey Jen, and then come out talking about how to buy a home in Anaheim. It is crazy, but if you do not want to be the attractive character, you do not want to do the videos, then I would suggest you to do that. Okay, I would suggest you do that. But again, a social media person that consistently helping you with that, and then every day to begin, maybe start with $5, $10, $20, and then potentially get to $100 a month, whereby you would do pay ads to advertise it to everyone in the area that you're selling about you. Hey, would you know how to buy a home without something? Click here and then schedule an appointment with me, or click here and go to my 30 minutes webinar. I will show you how to do it and then book a call with me. So that way you can bring a lot of leads coming through, again, without you doing it, just a VA that is managing all that. So the third way to do it is outbound sales agent plus Mojo Dialer. Okay, Mojo Dialer, it's a mass marketing. So then that person can consistently help you call, but then with the voicemail drop of you, and then consistently just dialing. And again, the goal is, I don't know, maybe if you can close one deal out of a month from the cold calling, you're still making a lot of money from it. Then now you have at least 12 of them, and then you create a system, and now you hire more people to build that. Then now you're consistently getting more leads. And I really do think that the main focus is getting you leads first, then building your team. Because when you have a lot of leads, you have a lot of bargaining power. And one thing that Myron Golden have taught me really well on is don't be the cheapest broker. Don't be the cheapest broker. Tell them why you're so expensive, because you are a senior leader with Tony Robbins. You have been working with Mike Ferry as a coach. You are expensive. You are brilliant. You are smart. So you're only working with people who want high quality coaching and want to work in a high quality team. And then when you're building your team, again, salespeople, realtor are salespeople. Salespeople want the easiest job. So you want to give them an EA. You just want to insert them an EA, right? And obviously you figure out the numbers and the money to make sure that you're profitable. But if you give them an EA and now they're like, oh my gosh, I love you because I don't have to deal with the contract. I don't have to follow with the green sheet. I don't have to do the listing. I don't have to do all these things because the EA can do it for me, which doesn't cost you a lot of money anyway, because you're learning from everybody else. You're bringing in new technology and new strategy. Then they'll be like, I don't want to leave you. I need to know that you are a winner. I need to know that you have an amazing track record. I need to know that if I give you leads, you will close 100%. If not, I'm not going to work with you. So now you're working with people that have already proven track record. And that's, you're giving them the leads. They're going to close. They're going to be happy. Their job is easy. All they need to do is just talk to people and show up and not do anything else other than that. Feel like they're the owner. They can take off whenever they want to. Done deal. And then you bring them in and then you just nurture them. So when I get a virtual assistant, I'm very focusing on what else can I get them to do to maximize the virtual assistant. And thus I get more result by doing that. So I actually make more money by spending money on the VA. That's what works for me. I don't know what works for you. But again, if I have a virtual assistant sitting there and I'm not doing anything, and I say, oh, I don't know, are they doing well? Are they not doing well? I want to think about 40 other things for them to do so that they are going to work and overwork. So if you want, you can at least get around 50% of an SOP out. This is how I want it. And then tweak it with AI and figure out how to make it work. How can I get better with this? Again, this is what I talk about. If you want to make your first million working 40 hours, that means you are worth $500 an hour. That means that 1 hour of your time is 50 hours of their time. So I would rather them researching what I want them to research for 50 hours, or sometimes just 20 hours. What is a better information? Sometimes I'll just tell them, research it on 5 AI software, ask all of them, and then come up with a better report on how I should get this thing done.
If this helped, remember, success is mostly mindset. Change your meaning, change your life. Trying to control everything slows you down. When I let my team test things and even fail, we grew faster. One VA helps. A small team gives you freedom. Your next big jump isn't more hours, it's smarter setup, steady leads, a higher tier offer, and a small monthly plan. Track the numbers each week. If this served you, subscribe and share it with a friend who's building. Your impossible goal can happen. Let's make it real.